to San Francisco as I'm there to watch another USL League 2 North Cal Division match between SF City versus Academica SC. Now, we're still very early in the USL League 2 season. In fact, this is the third match for both of these teams. And so far for SF City, after they suffered their loss in the season opener, they did bounce back in the last game with a win, and they have a 1-0-1 record and with 3 points. Whereas for Academica SC, it's not been a great start to the season. I mean, they lost their first 2 games, and it hasn't even been close in terms of their first 2 games. And not to mention, they've also already conceded the most goal in the league with 8 goals as conceded in the last 2 games. So certainly the host is going to be heavy favorites in this game, but you never know. We could sometimes see an upset in the Sporthop series. So let's see how this match is going to turn out. Let's go soccer. So I've now made my way inside the stadium, and as you can see, both teams are doing their pregame warm-up. These are the Academica player doing their pregame warm-up. And over here, I think these are the SF City player doing their pregame warm-up. Still got about 40 minutes before the beginning of this match. And now it looks like both team is heading, well, not really to the center circle, but just making a 10 feet walk to near the halfway line. But in just a bit, we're going to get ready for the start of this USL League 2 match between SF City and Academica. And the referee gets this match underway. Academica will be going all black tonight, going from left to right. SF City will be going with their yellow and black kit, going from right to left. So they are underway on this beautiful Saturday afternoon here in San Francisco. They're fresh off of just an absolute thrashing that they took on Monterey Bay, and now the ball's given away, and here comes SF City. A big chance for the opening here, and that is saved by the keeper. And well, I think that's kind of the reason why we've seen Academica this season conceded so many goals. It was a sloppy giveaway there, and the goalkeeper makes a big save here. The ball whips in, and that is going to be why there, as I don't think that player was expected that ball was going to end up on his feet, as there was a couple of bodies ready to trying to either head that one away or clear that away. Again, looking some space there. Oh, he's able to get by that defender. Is he going to try to go all the way, as that one is going to actually go out of play for a throw-in? I'm not sure. Was he thinking about trying to go for goal here? I think he was. Oh, and now the keeper comes off his lines, and he instead plays right back to an Academica player, and it's in the back of the net, and Academica takes a 1-0 lead. Well, that is definitely one the goalkeeper would not want to look back, as he came off his lines late, and we talked about before with this rough pitch, that means the ball is going to really slow down, and he came off his lines late. He played it right to an Academica player, and that Academica player basically said, "Thank you very much." Just pretty much lobbed it over the keeper. And well, really maybe kind of against a low run of play, because City has been having most of the chances, as that was really the first big chance for Academica, but they lead it 1-0 here on the road. Now Academica maybe go on the transition. Advantage is being played, as here comes Academica. He's probably going to have to go alone, as there's no help. Oh, what a move that is, and that is blocked away for a corner as well. That was a nice little move to get by a couple of defenders, but SF City just did enough to get that one behind. Here they are, as this ball is flicked in. It's not all the way clear, as SF City looking maybe for some space to shoot, and in the end, that is a disappointing effort, and it is just going to be a goal kick coming up. Get the play back in, as now this ball comes in. It goes all the way, and it's blocked away. Still another effort, and it's saved by the keeper, as well. That is a good chance there for Academica, as first it was a nice block there by the defender, but it fall kindly to another Academica player, and he had some room and time to shoot this one on target, and he does, but the goalkeeper comes up with a big save here, and maybe one last attack here for City before we head to the intermission. And that one is just over the bar, as well. Didn't look like when he hits that one it was going to be anywhere close to being on goal, but that one looked like he was just going to go over the bar, and I think the keeper probably would have got to it even if it was on target. They're trying to get that 2-0 lead. Trying to chip this one, and the flag is up, and that is not going to count. as that player looked like he just tripped himself into an offside position. So we stay 1-0, and that would be the scoreline as the referee blows for halftime. It's halftime here at Boxer Stadium here in San Francisco. It's the visitor Academica with a 1-0 lead over SF City. So it's halftime here in San Francisco as it's Academica with a 1-0 lead over SF City. And so far the only difference is that goalkeeping mistake there from that SF City goalkeeper. I mean, he came off his lines late and then he's trying to get rid of the ball. And when you're trying to get rid of the ball, you have to put pace on the ball. He doesn't. He played it right to an Academica player, and that was pretty much a gift for that Academica player to basically hits it over the keeper's head and into the empty net. But besides that, it's been a bit of an even game. I mean, there's been chances for both of these teams, but we shall see how this second half is going to look. I mean, for SF City, obviously, they need to be better in terms of their final third play. They've been very sloppy in the final third play. You can also say the same thing for Academica as well, though at least as that half goes along, they looked like they were a little bit more cleaner in the final third and looked like they were going to trying to head to halftime with a 2-0 lead. But we shall see how the second half is going to be. It's still going to be all to play for here in San Francisco. Now it looks like the SF City player are back on the pitch, and the same goes for these Academica player as they're also heading back on the pitch, and same with the referee putting the ball back in the center circle. And in just a bit we're going to get ready for the start of the second half between Academica SC and SF City. And the referee gets this second half underway. Well, after Academica took advantage of a goalkeeping mistake in the first half from SF City, let's see if they can potentially double the lead, or SF City have something on the attack and be a little bit better here in the second half to tie the game up as we're underway again. And straight away, this ball is playing in the back post, and it is going to be out of play. See a player in the box as he's going to go for a goal from long range, and that is going to be over the bar. Not a bad effort there. Blocked away and won back, though. SF City does win the ball back. Oh, that's a giveaway, and that is going to be over the bar as, well, once again, SF City causing their own downfall, giving the ball away badly. And well, we play an hour into this game, and it's still 1-0 in favor of Academica. And I think Academica has been the better team here in the second half, mainly because I think they've been stepping up their lines a little bit more. They've been kind of pressing this SF City team, and that this SF City team just had no answer in terms of trying to play out of the press. I mean, they've been pinned deep for most of this second half, and that's definitely not good news for them if they want to try to come back from this 1-0 deficit. But yeah, let's see how this remaining second half is going to be. Let's see if SF City is going to get themselves the equalizer, as they're now making a sub and maybe an attacking sub to try to freshen things up. But yeah, we got about 30 minutes here. Let's see if they can maybe get the equalizer, or will Academica maybe get another one and try to finish this game off and get their first 3 points of the season to try to tie the game up. And that's just not a good corner, but not really the best clearance, as that's going to be gathered by the keeper here. That's a good ball here, as here comes SF City, and that is going to be saved by the keeper. As well, that is actually just going to be a free kick, as well that ball was dangling in the doorstep of goal, and there was a couple of players that could have maybe tapped it in, but fortunate for the keeper, at least for Academica, it falls right to him. Northsiders are still saying, but that's a giveaway, and the flag stays down. Big opportunity for the second goal, and it is saved by the keeper. As well, the SF City player, they were looking at the linesman thinking the flag was going to come up, but it never did, and that keeper makes a big save there to at least keep this a one-goal game. It is still the 1-0 lead as corner comes in, it's flicked on, and the keeper is, well, that is actually going to be a foul, as the keeper didn't get to it, but it looks like he was fouled there in the box, and now a red card is being shown. A red card has been shown in this game, and, well, Academica is now down to 10 men, and, well, I'm not sure what that player said, because it was definitely not because of the foul. Well, now that's going to be going to bring a very interesting last 10 minutes of this game because Academica is down to 10 men to show some urgency. It's a good early ball here. Nice little flick, and now a nice little 1-2 ball, and oh, well, they did everything right on that attack, and then that happened, and that just kind of sums up the day here for SF City. It's been a very frustrating afternoon here where just not much has gone right for them on the attacking end. Now, bit of a foot race to try to win there, and that defender didn't get it cleanly, and this could be a chance to kill this game off as he centered this one, and it's in the back of the net, and Academica is on their way to get their first win of the season as they lead it 2-0 here over SF City. Well, some of the away fans here, they're clapping, they're definitely celebrating here, but Academica might have just shut the door here, and what a counter-attack it was, and what a win this would be. Not only getting their first win, but potentially doing it despite being down 10 men in the last 12 minutes of this game. Now, oh, that's a chance for the number 3, and instead it's clear off the line as, well, that was a bit of a broken play, and somehow that player found himself acres of space there. It's a long, deep ball, and it's gathered by the keeper, and that maybe is the last action of this game. As the goalkeeper passed the ball to the referee, and the full-time whistle has been blown as Academica get their first win of the season. And definitely a season-defining win for them too, because not only getting their first win, but also their first clean sheet. And despite them going down to 10 men, they win this one 2-0 over SF City. Now, despite the fact that City did lose this game, their hardcore supporter, the Northsider, is still showing the love here. Definitely putting a little bit of a pyro show here. Well, it's not really a pyro show, but more like them putting the smoke out. See, City player basically coming to the kit, signing autograph here, which is always nice to see, but some of the academic player basically clapping to the away fans there. So it's just finished here in San Francisco, as in the end, it's Academica SC with their first win of the season as they knock off SF City in this game with a 2-0 win. And I gotta say, not only is it an impressive win for them, but it's not often that you see a team down to 10 men and still have the fortitude like Academica to pull off this win. And considering the fact that, you know, they conceded 8 goals in the first 2 games, the way that they defended in this game, it definitely didn't look like that is the case. Though you could also argue the fact that SF City wasn't really at it in this game. I mean, in the second half, I argue they were probably even worse on the attack than it is in the first half. And also, not to mention, in the second half, you know, they were having a lot of trouble in terms of trying to play out on the back. I mean, Academica did a really good job in terms of pressing high and trying to win the ball high up the pitch, which they do multiple times. And yeah, that counterattack that they had near the end got them the second goal to kill the game off, and we'll see whether or not if that maybe might be a season-defining win for them, because, as I said, it's been a bit of a slow start for them to start the season, but now that they got a win on board, let's see how the rest of the season is going to be for them. But either way, hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, make sure you like, smash the subscribe button, and yeah, I, of course, will see you guys next time with another Sporthop series episode.